Okay, so this is John Fazio part two. So, here's an example of what I'm trying to say. I've been telling this man since the first day I moved in. I opened my door and said, "Look, I'm an introvert. Leave me alone. I don't like to be around people." 2 weeks ago, I had an abscessed tooth and I stopped at Rite Aid to pick up my medications. Who comes up to me with his little blue wagon pulling his laundry to talk to you? Now, this is after I called the cops on him 5 times. He smashed my thumb in the door once, scraped a butcher knife down the wall to agitate me, dropped numerous things in front of my door, sneezed, coughed, does everything to get under your skin type to agitate. And of course, I can't call the cops on him for that. They think I'm nuts. Well, what are we going to lock him up for? Johnny's a bad boy. He's being bad. So, meanwhile, he's getting high on meth and wine all the time. I went out one morning and he's standing there and he goes, "Hey, I got coffee, tea, or wine." Now, this is 5:30 in the morning. I'm thinking, and this is after I told him I was a recovering addict with 13 years under my belt. Or 14, yeah, 13 years, I think I said I had. So, yeah, he's offering me cocktails at 5:30 in the morning because he's nuts and he's an addict. But anyway, and of course the landlady lets him stay here, and I think that's what happened. She come up and got his shampoo and his soap, and he's downstairs with her because now I hear a TV under me. The only time she plays that loud is when she has company. Usually she's in the back of the house, and I don't know if you can see that, but that's the back of the house. That's toward the back, and underneath the kitchen and Josh's room in the bathroom, that's where her other TV is. Because when I go to the bathroom, you can hear her TV playing. She also has a TV under his floor, and I hear that playing most nights. Now, the TV that's playing tonight is not directly under me, it's under his floor. So she has company. In other words, I think he's down there, he's taking a shower, and, she's harboring him once again. And rehab and psychologists will tell you the first thing you don't do is baby someone to enable them to stay sick. Unless you're a drunk or a drug addict too, which that would make sense. That's the connection between them two. Why would she harbor this guy Christmas, Thanksgiving, when I was calling his PO then, and he would run away like a little schoolgirl with his butt on fire, and then he'd hide out downstairs. Then he'd come up every hour and play head games, slam doors. He had her playing games. She would drop stuff above my head going up to the attic. Just all kinds of stuff. Their thing a while back, and I told Brian Burkett of Montgomery County Probation, they were tapping. I don't know if you can see my radiator there, but my radiator's right there. They were downstairs, and they must have a twin radiator right below me. They were banging on the pipes and banging on the radiator with a hammer or a stick. Now their thing is they go around the house and tap on the floorboards, which is their ceiling, my floorboards, with a hammer. They were just out here 7 o'clock tonight after he come up and did what he did. Tapped 6 times on the wall out here, or whatever, the door jam, whatever they did, to agitate. Light enough, not for my camera to pick it up, but loud enough for me to hear it. So I contacted his PO again and called my PO and told him what was going on. And he asked, what did they do about it? And I said, basically, the guy said he's going to have a talk with him, and then I'm supposed to call him back to see how he acts. Well, this is how he acts. He's not going to stop until they do something with him, put him in a long-term rehab, or just max him the fuck out. He's a nut. He's an idiot. He's going to keep playing these games. My health should not be affected by this. I have bipolar disorder, too. I have, numerous things wrong with me. I'm blind in my left eye totally from diabetes. It's not actually diabetic. I was born with a smaller orbs than normal, and to overcompensate, my body filled it with more fluid, which split my retina. So I'm blind in my left eye, and they said I'm lucky that it's not, it usually affects both eyes, but it just so happened it affected my one, but I am going blind in the other from diabetes. I have very low vision, like 25, 75, something like that, I forget. So what you see at 75 feet, I have to be 25 feet away to see the same thing. That's how bad my vision is. So, I got to walk around in this dark house with bed bugs and them playing games all the time. It's pretty, not just traumatizing, but it's hectic. You know what I mean? I'm constantly in panic and anxiety mode, which I do have panic disorder and anxiety disorder, and they keep putting me in that. Now, who do you sue? Do you sue the landlady? Do you sue probation? I mean, why aren't they getting this guy under control and the help he needs? I've been patient up until now, but now I'm losing patience. This is getting out of hand. This man needs to move somewhere else and terrorize some other fucking freaking building, or they need to do something with him. Long-term rehab, that'll instill into him better behaviors, and it'll clear up and unfog his freaking mind so he can think like a normal grown-up instead of a 13-year-old. There's one idea, and they should be able to make him do it. He's a drug addict. I don't get it. Well, there's my other 5 minutes video.